What's going on, guys? Psycho Killer here, and in this video we are going to review the Podium vehicle for this week, April 8th through the 14th, 2021. Don't forget, if this video is helpful for you at all, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel or haven't done so already, please consider subscribing for more Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and Rockstar Games content that I release here. Without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and get into it. This week, the Podium vehicle is the Dinka Blista Kanjo, which is the 90s version of the Honda Civic. I've said it a million times before. I'll say it a million times now. Dude, this is what we all wanted as kids. If you're in your late to 20s to late 30s, everybody wanted one of these. And I'll explain that again later, of course. I am all about this vehicle. So, this vehicle can actually be found on Southern San Andreas Super Autos for the whopping price of $435,000. Now, there's so much customization that's available for this vehicle that, I mean, it's really not a bad deal for the price you get. But it's not going to win you a lot of races. The customization is there, but the ability to make the money is not. And let's go ahead and take a look at that customization right now.
What brings you in today?
So to start with, we got the same basic armor options, obviously 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And again, with the brakes, also same thing, stock, street, sport, and race. They do have a few bumper options here, really a decent amount of bumper options. And of course, all of them fit, for the most part, they fit the tuner type bumper options, but some of them are pretty sport type options as well. As well as the rear bumpers, it's the same thing. A lot of sport type as well as the standard drift and import type bumpers. You want to look at the doors, of course, we're just looking at wind deflectors. As far as the engine, it's the same basic upgrades for the engine. The exhaust, there are quite a few exhaust options, 12 of them to be exact. This one's so silly, but again, most of the people that get this car are going to go with the drop down big bore type exhausts to go with the whole tuner concept. Fender options, I mean, we're looking at, you know, sticker bombs, bolt-ons. The grill doesn't have a whole lot of options. It's just the different intercoolers and grill types that you could find on these Civics. Headlights also actually have further options than just your standard. You get regular headlights, you can get headlight covers and glosses, intakes, they're all pretty cool. Definitely got a good selection of hood options. You can do primary and secondary colors as well as the carbon for each one, and you can even put the turbo out the hood. Again, the lights themselves are the same as every other one. You got a few different liveries to choose from. You got street decals, shopping list. This is the same as you can get on the go-karts as well. Just Dinka racers, a dirty car, you know, just different options here. And I went with the green, pretty subtle. I really like that one. The respray colors are all going to be the same. You can get a roll cage on the inside, as well as changing the seats up with those roll cages. You got a couple roof options. You can change the colors, the sticker bomb, carbon. You can put the box on the top if you want to go on a trip with your family, a luggage rack, and you can get your tires to go to the track. And then the skirt options, you know, pretty much the same tuner sport options you can generally get anyways. And then of course the rear spoiler options. You got plenty of those, and they're all roof spoilers, obviously, with it being a hatchback. And then you've got a couple of sun strip options with your primary and secondary colors. And the suspension, this is where it changed for most sport cars, because your competition suspension actually drags your tires out to the side. It does not have any effect on the grip of the vehicle at all, though. Transmission options are going to be the same. You can change your trunk colors. Of course, you can get turbo, the wheels, windows, those are all going to be the same as anything else. And as you can see here, it is a front-wheel drive vehicle, which is going to have a lot of effect on the handling of the vehicle, as far as the ability to drift it and even control it on the road. I mean, you can do reverse donuts in it if you're one of those kinds of peoples. It's got a lot of understeer with it being front-wheel drive. We'll take a couple corners here. Like I said, that is one of the things with all of the front-wheel drive vehicles, is the amount of understeer that they have. It doesn't get really fast top speeds, so it's not going to be, you know, one of the competitors in the sports class or the compact class. The compact class is pretty much going to be dominated by the Weevil or the Brioso. Those are going to do much better than this, but it is a very nostalgic car. I mean, if you're in your late 20s and older and you've ever been at all intrigued by the import scene, I mean, this is definitely a flashback. It's the 90s model Honda Civic hatchback that we all wanted as kids. Everybody wanted one of these. These were the thing to have because they were cheap and they were easy to make into racers. So this is definitely, so you got a little squirrely there. This is definitely, if you're a racer guy and you're in it for the nostalgia, this is definitely a must-have. If you're looking for something that's going to make you money, do I recommend you buy it if you can't win it on the wheel? Absolutely not. But because of what the vehicle means to pop culture, I would definitely do the best you can to win it on the wheel this week. And there you have it, folks. That's really all I got to say about the Dinka Blista Kanjo this week. Tune in next week, and we will review next week's podium vehicle as well. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these podium vehicle reviews, but I'm gonna get back into it. You know, I seem to get a lot of feedback from those. A lot of people that want me to start doing them again. So we're going to go ahead and start doing them again. Again, guys, if the video was helpful for you at all, if it helped you make up your mind as to whether or not you should win or buy this vehicle, go ahead and smash that like button. And let me know how the Honda Civic hatchback back in the 90s fit into your life. Was it something you were really interested in as a child, or was it something that never really drew your attention? Let me know in the comments section down below. Again, if you're new to the channel or haven't done so yet, consider subscribing with all your post notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the Red Dead Online, Rockstar Games, and Grand Theft Auto content that I release here on the channel. And, as always, my guys, I will see you on the flip side.